Family, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Yay. Today the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Stay fabulous, bigger, better, and blessed. If you're new here today, my name is Yay, and my evangelism is flexible. That means I get to look and speak and talk like this because I am a chosen vessel of the Most High God Himself. Okay. Let the people praise you, oh Lord. Let the people praise you. Okay. This is the day the Lord has made. Okay. Let's rejoice in it. Okay. Stay fabulous, bigger, better, and blessed. So today, we're going to be talking about Psalms 136:20, followed with Jeremiah 2:31, and we're going to be reading Matthew 8:2. Okay, so God wanted me to speak about sacrifices. Okay, the people, the places, and family and things to follow God. Okay, to get in the kingdom of heaven. You cannot be having all these things in this world and expect to get in the gates. Okay, sacrificing sacrificing everything that hinders you from God. Okay, say yes to God for the shield and protected. Okay, people who say yes to God live an abundant lifestyle. Okay, because God already knows their steps, and it takes God. Okay, it takes following God to let you know that you are definitely on the right path, because He gives you confirmation, He gives you love, He gives you peace, He gives you reinsurance and reinsurance and reinsurance because He loves you. Okay, so we're going to be reading Psalms 136:20. Okay, OG, King of Bastion, for His mercy endureth forever, refers to the Israelites' victory over King Og of Bastion during their journey to the promised land. This verse meaning God's enduring love and faithfulness, and a reoccurring theme throughout Psalms 136. This victory, like others mentioned in the Psalms, is presented as an act of God's mercy and a reason for praise. Okay, Psalms 136 is a psalm of thanksgiving, recounting God's great act of deliverance and provision for Israel, for its structured, okay, crown in the refrain. For this, for his mercy endures forever. King Og Bastion, Og was a powerful Amorite king known for his great size and strength. Probably that's why his name was King Og. Um, his defeat was a significant event in Israelites' conquest of Canaan. Mercy endures forever. This phrase, for his mercy endures forever, is a repeated 26 times in Psalms 136, highlighting God's unwavering love, faithfulness, and covenant loyalty to his people. Okay, the mention of Og alongside other kings and events serves to illustrate God's consistent and enduring love throughout Israelite history and encouraging believers to trust in his faithfulness. The psalm encourages believers to reflect on God's past mercies, trust in his present faithfulness, and anticipate his future blessings. So it's important to understand that we need God. All of us do. We might be on this world and we might stir from the right into the left. Okay. But when a righteous person goes back to folly, when a righteous person goes back to the people and places and things, okay, they're set out for immediate destruction because they went against God for the second time. When God said, do not spin the block, don't spin that block. When God said to Lot's wife, do not look back, or I'm going to turn you into a pillar of salt, and she did anyways. She looked back to the people who betrayed her. She looked back to the ones who treated her like crap. She looked back to the arrogant, the prideful, the narcissistic behavior of these exes, these narcissists in your family, the workplace that God told you to get up and leave from. Okay, God has bigger plans for you. So if you don't have a job right now, if you're looking for one, do the opposite and say, I have this job in Jesus' name. Okay, say the opposite. I have this money in Jesus' name. Okay? Say that I have this peace in Jesus' name. Show God that you trust him by removing yourself from that. Show God that you love him by letting these idols go, letting these demons know what's up. You're not going to keep continuing to hurting me. You're not going to keep continuing to treating me like trash. When I show humility, when I show kindness, when I show love, Jesus on earth showed his enemies a mixture of truthfulness and sternness because Jesus ain't play that. Oh, you ain't want to listen to me? All right, shake the dust off my feet and I'm going to go to the next country. And whoever has an ear, let them hear. Okay? Jesus did not let them disrespect him at all. That's why he turned the tables in Jerusalem. That's why they were disrespecting the house of God, the worship of God. So, yes, he got righteous anger, but he did not sin. He did not hit anyone. He did not hurt anyone. He flipped over the table to show them what's up. That's not the way to worship the Father of heavenly, of spirit and truth. That's not the way to treat my Father in heaven. And I'm going to let you know. Love Jesus, right? I love him. So let's read Matthew 8:2. Okay. This says, and behold, there came a leopard, worshipped him, saying, Lord, if thou wilt, thou make me clean. Can you make me clean? This is talks about Jesus cleans the leopard. Okay. Jesus cleans the leopard off the man. His disciples were like, no, don't touch him. He's diseased. He's this, he's that. And the leopard man has strength. He had faith, okay? Do you think that you can touch me and heal me? Jesus said, yes, I can. His disciples like, no, 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 don't do that. Don't. Okay? Listen. That's why, Jesus is so lovable. He's so forgivable, you know, and he was teaching his disciples to don't treat no one like that. You know, back then they didn't know what was going on with the sickness and the sickness stuff that was going on, so they treated people a certain way. They divided a lot of people considering how they looked, okay, and not by their heart. Okay, man looks at the outer appearance, they judge others. Mothers coming against daughters, daughters coming against mothers, sons against fathers, fathers against sons. Okay, all this stuff. God came here to divide, and he bring a sword to divide between the goats and the sheep, because he knew what was going on. He knew how people was going to treat him. He knew how people was going to treat you. That's why God gives us mercy and power. Okay? He gives us love and a sound mind. He does not give us anger. Understand and be on stand guard by these people that you're around, these family members that you're around. Do not spin the block. Okay? I don't know who needs to hear this, but do not spin that block. Okay? Block them. Walk away from them. Do not spin that block no more. I don't care who it is. And follow God. You have to sacrifice everything, people, places, and family, to follow God. The cost of discipleship is to sacrifice required. To be a true follower, you need to sacrifice, okay? And trust God that he will make it all right. Okay? Even when it doesn't feel right. Okay? Listen. Divine protection and protection from enemies. Okay? Jesus heals you. Jesus will heal your heart. Okay? Bless. And he will say, oh, how much faith you have. Okay? And if you ever watched The Chosen, okay, when he says, oh, how much faith you have, it's like he's excited. Okay? He's excited for you to take that one step. It takes one step over the other. When God sees you take that step away from them, that people, that place and thing, let him do the rest. Because you took that faith, that mustard seed of faith, to leave them, to walk away from them. Family, friends, the workplace, the school. It doesn't matter what it is. You walked away. You took that leap of faith, and God will do the rest. God will heal you. Okay? God understands what you're going through. He went through it 1,000 times more worse than you. So you have to know his yoke is lighter. Follow him. No matter what it looks like on here, it doesn't matter. Okay? Follow him. Let them go. Sacrifice is better. Okay, obedience is better than sacrifice.